Have you ever wondered why, no matter how tired you feel at bedtime, your nights are often interrupted by trips to the bathroom? You lie down, close your eyes, and begin to drift off, only to be woken an hour or two later by your bladder. You shuffle to the bathroom, sometimes more than once, and by morning, instead of waking refreshed, you feel drained and weary. It's a cycle so many older adults silently struggle with, and yet few realize that the answer might not lie in medication or age alone. It could be hiding in something as simple as the fruit you eat after dinner. Imagine this: a single slice of orange, a glass of sweet lime juice, or a handful of grapes may be the very things that are keeping you from a full night of rest. At the same time, other fruits, gentle, calming, and often overlooked, can soothe your bladder and help you sleep deeply through the night. Welcome, dear friends, to Golden Rest Guide. Today we explore how the right fruits, chosen wisely and eaten at the right time, can transform your nights from restless to restful. This might sound surprising, but once you understand the way your body changes with age, it begins to make sense. After the age of 60, the kidneys still do their job well, but they work more gently during the night. They continue to filter fluids, but at a slower pace. Meanwhile, the bladder, which once waited patiently to be full, becomes sensitive and reactive. In younger years, it would only signal the brain when stretched and full, but with age, even half a cup of urine, barely enough to matter, can feel urgent. Add to this the foods and drinks we consume in the evening, and the bladder's delicate balance can easily be disturbed. Let's pause for a moment here. Many of you may already know this frustration. You lie down after a long day, hoping for rest, only to be pulled out of sleep again and again. Sometimes, when you reach the bathroom, there's hardly any urine at all, yet the urge feels overwhelming. This cycle not only robs you of rest, but also affects your energy, your mood, and even your long-term health. The truth is, better nights do not always begin with sleeping pills. Sometimes they begin with your evening fruit bowl. Before we dive into the details, I would love to know where you are watching from and what time it is for you right now. Please share in the comments below. Your experiences are not just words on a screen. They are a reminder that you are not alone in this journey. And if you find value in what we share here at Golden Rest Guide, please subscribe so you never miss the gentle, practical advice designed to help you live with more comfort and peace. Now, let's begin with the fruits that can truly support bladder health and restful nights. One of the most dependable allies is the banana. Simple, humble, yet powerful, bananas are naturally low in acid and rich in potassium. This mineral relaxes smooth muscles, including those in the bladder, reducing unnecessary contractions. That means fewer false alarms waking you up at night. Many older adults recall their parents saying, "Eat a banana at night, it keeps the stomach cool." There was wisdom in that. The best time to enjoy a banana is in the late afternoon or about an hour after dinner, but avoid bananas straight from the refrigerator, as cold fruit can upset digestion. Next is the papaya, bright, orange, and sweet. Papaya is often thought of only as a digestive fruit, but it does much more. Its natural enzyme papain helps break down proteins, making meals easier to digest. When digestion is smooth, the stomach doesn't press on the bladder unnecessarily. Papaya also has a mild alkalizing effect, lowering urine acidity and reducing irritation. Imagine a retired gentleman who once ate heavy, spicy dinners with pickles every night. He often woke 3 or 4 times. When he switched to lighter meals and added a slice of ripe papaya, his bloating reduced, and so did his nighttime trips to the bathroom. The third friend to the bladder is the pear. Soft, sweet, and refreshing, pears are gentle in every sense. They contain sorbitol, a natural compound that draws water into the intestines and eases bowel movements. Why does this matter? Because constipation, common in older adults, places pressure on the bladder, increasing urinary urgency. Pears not only prevent this, but also provide hydration and fiber. A medium-sized pear in the afternoon, with the skin washed and left on, can bring quiet comfort. Fourth on the list is watermelon. At first, this may seem confusing. Isn't watermelon mostly water? Wouldn't that increase the need to urinate? Yes, if eaten in large amounts at night. But when eaten in moderation and at the right time, watermelon is deeply healing. It contains lycopene, a red antioxidant that reduces inflammation in the urinary tract and supports prostate health in men. The secret is timing. Enjoy watermelon before 2 in the afternoon, never and then the evening, and eat it alone, not mixed with dairy or other fruits. Finally, the guava. Often found quietly growing in gardens, guava is rich in vitamin C, but unlike citrus fruits, it has much less citric acid. That makes it gentler on the bladder. It also reduces mild inflammation in the urinary tract. One retired teacher shared that when she began eating a medium-sized guava around 4 p.m., she noticed fewer nighttime trips and less burning during urination. The best way to eat guava is simple, natural, without salt, spices, or milk. These 5, banana, papaya, pear, watermelon, when eaten early, and guava, work in harmony with your body. They calm rather than irritate, support digestion, and reduce the bladder's restlessness. Small, steady choices like these can create nights of uninterrupted peace. But now let's talk about the other side, the fruits that may quietly disturb your rest. First are oranges and sweet limes. They are refreshing, hydrating, and filled with vitamin C. But their citric acid reduces the pH of urine, making it more acidic. For an aging bladder, acidic urine can feel irritating and trigger urgency. One gentleman shared that he drank orange juice every night around 8 p.m., thinking it would help him sleep. Instead, he was up 4 times before morning. When he moved his orange juice to midday, the difference was immediate. These fruits don't need to be eliminated, just enjoyed earlier, before 2 p.m. Second is the pineapple. Sweet, juicy, and loved in fruit salads, pineapple contains bromelain, an enzyme that aids digestion, but also stimulates bowel activity. At night, this extra activity creates abdominal pressure, pressing against the bladder and creating false urgency. For one woman, pineapple after dinner relieved constipation, but increased her nighttime bathroom trips. By switching to papaya, she found balance. Third are grapes. These tiny fruits can cause big problems at night. Their natural sugars ferment in the gut when eaten late, leading to gas and bloating. The bloating presses against the bladder, forcing repeated trips. The skins are also harder to digest for older adults. If you love grapes, choose ripe ones, peel them if possible, and enjoy them in the morning or early afternoon. Fourth are citrus juice blends. A glass combining orange, lemon, or kiwi may taste refreshing, but it is highly concentrated in acids and sugars. Juices affect the body more quickly than solid fruits, lowering urine pH dramatically and irritating the bladder. Many people assume juice is lighter, but at night, it's harsher. Finally, raw tomatoes. A staple in salads, raw tomatoes contain salicylic acid, which can form small crystals in urine and irritate the bladder lining. Couples who enjoyed tomato salads at night often reported waking multiple times. When they switched to cooked vegetables like carrots or beans, their sleep improved. The lesson: eat tomatoes cooked in meals, not raw at night. So what does this all mean? After 60, good health is not only about what you eat, but also when you eat it. Timing becomes just as important as choice. Fruits with high acid or water content are best enjoyed earlier in the day. Bladder-calming fruits should be eaten in the late afternoon, at least 2 hours before bed. And fruits should never be eaten alongside a heavy dinner. Let your main meal digest first. Better sleep doesn't always come from a pill or a strict regimen. Sometimes it comes from something as gentle as replacing your after-dinner orange with a late-afternoon banana, or moving your grapes to breakfast instead of bedtime. These small decisions create habits, and those habits bring back deep, peaceful sleep. If you've noticed a connection between the fruits you eat and your sleep, share your story in the comments. Your words may help someone else who is silently struggling. And if you found this guide valuable, please subscribe to Golden Rest Guide, click the notification bell, and share this video with someone you care about. Until next time, may your nights be calm, your sleep be deep, and your mornings full of renewed strength and energy.